Yeah. Oh shit, I'm dying. I'm dying. No, lead. No. Oh no. Oh no. No! It happened! Dude, streamer priority queue, hello? Please be below 10k. Okay, these are big movement speed boots. Yo, what? Bro, that's insane! Intelligence, life, double res, and movement speed? Log in, hello? Well, yo, wait a sec. There's fucking 4 beasts in one place. Boom! Okay, 2 attacks, 4 beasts disappeared. Now give me a tabby. Big drops, big drops. Easy one tip, Alira. Too much stuff, TBA picking up. Oh, Berserker. What do we go for? Aspect of Carnage, fuck it, man. We need damage. Yo, damage is popping off. Eesh. Big weapon. Open the anus. Sometimes you gotta speed him in, man. Big damage. Slowest Act 5 ever, but getting there. Clap. DBA identifying shit. Oh, blood aqueduct. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Yesterday night, or yeah, a couple hours ago, Crucible league start. I decided to go for the Rage Vortex Berserker, and yeah, we're actually not even close to Rage Vortexing. That's kind of sad. So we are at the moment. We're actually more or less Sunder Boy. That voice comes actually from the Pyromaniac weapon effect, by the way, if you're wondering. So I want to talk about a couple of things from the beginning of the league start, how it was basically about disconnects and stuff like that, the league mechanic, as well as my leveling experience with the build, and then moving forward and stuff. So first of all, I always do like this kind of like 3-step program depending on how motivated I am, right? Step 1 would be Act 6, then go to bed. If I'm motivated, I go Blood Aqueducts, then go to bed, or I go until maps before I take a rest, right? Because league start for me is at like 10 p.m. and it is currently like almost 6 in the morning. I am quite slow with leveling, but hey, I'm taking my time. I'm doing the league mechanic, you know, and yeah, we just hit Blood Aqueduct, so I said like, you know what, time for the daily update video and then a quick power nap before we're gonna finish the campaign and start mapping with this character. So overall, I think Path of Exile peaked. I think somebody in the chat wrote that Path of Exile peaked at like 320k viewers. Bro, wait. Okay, no more voices here. So I think they peaked at like 320,000 players, which is a new record. I think the last record was like about 270k people or so. So pretty good. Weirdly, the queues were open at like 8 p.m. and honestly, I logged in like 3 minutes later and I was already queued 20,000, which was kind of awkward, but you know, took like a 5 minutes or so at 10 p.m. when the league started to actually get in. Was quite fine. I think everybody was like a mass disconnect because of some server issues, but nothing too fancy. I think I got overall like 2 disconnects with like a queue of like 1,000 or so. Wasn't bad at all based on like how many people were actually playing. When it comes to leveling, I gotta say, I tried out like almost every skill that I found like maybe might be fun, from like Molten Strike, Volcanic Fissure, into Sunder, into Earthquake, into, what did I try, Ground Slam, into all kinds of things. And honestly, the plan was like, pick whatever, and I think it was like Ground Slam for the vast majority of the time, and level 28, swap to Blade Storm with Blood and Sand. And for some reason, I actually played Sunder before from like level 20 on or something, and 28, I swapped to Blade Storm, and it just didn't feel good at all, right? So what I did, I was just going back to Sunder, and I was just one-shotting rare packs, you know, with Intimidating Cry, double damage, you know, just one-shot packs, and I think that was the way to go, and I felt like it's not the fastest. I would say Sunder, for me personally, is too slow, but it still does a lot of damage, and just running around and just, you know, have Herald of Ash and just explode monsters is always fun to do. As I said, not my favorite type of playstyle, the slam skills, but it does the job, and that's pretty much fine. Then I checked, like, at level 40 or so, I checked the price of, like, Red Blade Banner, because this is, like, one of the core uniques that I want to play early on to get Rage Vortex actually going. Either the Red Blade Banner and go for a one-hand playstyle, start things off, or go for the Chaos Spirit gloves to just stick with a two-hand and actually have the gloves that I want to have in endgame. There has actually been 1 or 2 Red Blade Banners up for like 1.5 and 5 Divines. I was like, yo, what the fuck? But the Chaos Spirit gloves started like 5 Chaos. I was like, forget about the Red Blade Banner exists. We're gonna go farm our levels up and go for the Chaos Spirit gloves right away. Currently, they are going for like about a 30 Chaos. They started with like 5 Chaos. There is still a lot of those on the market, and if you check offline, you know, there's like starting from like 5 Chaos, 10 Chaos, 15 Chaos, 20 Chaos. So I'm pretty sure once people get up again, you know, because as I said, it's like 6 in the morning for your Middle Europe. So I guess at some point tomorrow, they're probably gonna go at like 10 Chaos or something like that. We're gonna get ourselves some Chaos Spirit gloves, and then convert the character into a Rage Vortex character, and then enjoy some Rage Vortexing. When it comes to the skill tree, overall, you know, I took Resolute Technique early on just because, you know, I felt like at like Act 8 or so, I had like 70% hit chance or something, so it felt kind of awkward. These like a little bit of accuracy notes, it's more or less like movement speed, dex, and intelligence, what Berserkers or Marauders in general are missing. So RT was a quite good thing, and I found a pretty nice weapon here with the Atlas passive tree here with like flat cold damage or Crucible passive tree, some base crit, and some increased leech, and I thought like, okay, this is probably going to be my weapon until maps. So I decided to go actually for some X notes, because I think the X notes on the tree are pretty good, especially with like Hatchet Master, with the onslaught on kill, onslaught effect, some rage sustain, some area of effect, and stuff like that. Nothing too fancy. Path of Building link is in the description below. When it comes to the league mechanic, I gotta say, these monsters can get pretty rough. Like, honestly, if you channel this thing too long, you know, I go there, I one-shot the rare pack. There is like unique monsters, take like maybe 2 or maximum 3 Sunders, and then you have those rare packs from the Crucible mechanic. If you channel too long, these dudes can hold up to like 20 Sunders or something before something dies. So you really gotta be careful with that. I'm gonna go run a Blood Aqueducts now so you guys can see the current, how it looks like, the playstyle. So all I'm doing is basically, I have like a double 4 link right now with Sunder, Rage Support, Melee Fizz, and LD damage with attacks. Is this the best link that you can have? I don't know. I just had the support gems, I popped it in, damage is fine, so I was like, let's go for it. And the second one is War Chief. I found one in a Val side area with Val Ancestral War Chief, with Ancestral Protector, Culling Strike, as well as multiple totems. So if there is like some rare packs that are resistant or something, I just pop my my protectors and override 2 of them, or at least 1, to spawn 2 War Chiefs, and this is my triple totem setup to gain some additional damage. Other than that, Intimidating Cry, double damage, super nice, Herald of Ash, Determination, Leap Slam with faster attacks, and that's pretty much it. So basically, the classic playstyle, you know, you go over there and then you just slam the ground, and with the Herald of Ash, which is, by the way, the Despair Herald effect, yeah, it makes the killing stuff pretty enjoyable, I would say. The overkill damage definitely helps with killing the bigger packs. Delirium monsters are kind of tanky in that case, but, you know, we just reached Blood Aqueduct, there is nothing really to judge. So we can just like stay here until like level 70, maybe find 1 or 2 more humility cards, and then just... Wait, I think this sounds a little bit too loud, let me tune that. Yo, no, I was not lagging, okay, I was not lagging, but I was just adjusting OBS sound. So yeah, as I was saying, we're gonna probably tomorrow when I get up and start grinding again, we're just gonna run up some... Yo, what the fuck, dude, bad build! The hell? Wait, let me get the second stack here. No, wait. Jump! Faster! Fuck! Don't disappear! Yeah, I'm not ailment immune. I have pretty much no sustain at all. I have some leech, but that's pretty much it. And as I said, I just reached Blood Aqueducts. My gear is absolutely dog shit terrible. But it is what it is. It is League Start. All of the stuff is pretty much solo self-on. Divine Orb? Almost. And yeah, we're just gonna tunnel Blood Aqueducts a little bit. Try to find like a humility card or 2, sell those. Get our, get to like level 69, buy a pair of Rage, like Rage Gloves, KM Spirit Gloves, and then convert the character into Rage Vortex and do the second lap to actually gain the Warcry notes. This is basically the plan that I want to follow before I go into maps. And then once I reach maps, I'm gonna just do the classic 1 chaos per item. I'm just gonna revamp the entire character, you know. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff and get res cap, get a bunch of life, get some damage notes, maybe a nice weapon upgrade. Let's see what I can find for a chaos or something, and then start the mapping grind itself. Overall, I would say I'm skipping the Crucible mechanic for now because my weapon is already maxed out, and as long as I don't find a better weapon with like higher damage, I don't really see a point of doing the league mechanic overall, just because I think based on like item drops, it's not really rewarding at all. I don't think it's the purpose to be like this like currency explosion kind of thingies. It's more or less like what you can get on your skill trees and stuff like that. So basically I'm skipping it for now just because I don't need it. I gotta have to say that I don't really enjoy the way the league mechanic is currently working, because what I hate is, I'm just gonna try to find one of those. You know, when you interact with a league mechanic and you cannot really dodge things in the meantime, and I think it's gonna get a lot worse once we are hitting into maps, once there is like a bazillion on death effects with volatiles and whatnot. You know, if you're currently channeling and you have to stop the channel trying to dodge one of these volatiles and leave the circle, it's gonna get cancelled. It's just gonna spawn the monsters however long you channeled, right? And I think this is like a pretty poor design, especially once you go into the, what do you say, higher tiers. For example, hey, Chaos Orb, nice. And the Sapphire Ring, which is pretty nice for leveling, I guess. No, wait, it was a replica thingy. Yeah, so if it starts canceling... Oh, another one. What the fuck is going on here? Wait, let me focus here. Big drops, big wisdom scrolls, triple. Was it? Yeah, it's actually triple. Double legendary drop or unique drop. God, I'm tired. I need to go some rest. I need to like finish this video at some point. So I'm gonna stand here still. Focus. As I said, channeling takes forever, especially when you go, like the first one you can like pretty much channel through. Second one takes a while, the third one takes even longer, and the problem is you click on that and you wait. Then there's stuff spawning, there's monsters coming, so you have to stop clicking, but as long as you don't leave the circle, it's not spawning the monster. You can just kill the monster, then continue channeling basically, right? But it kind of sucks, honestly. I would rather have like a kind of like mechanic, maybe it comes later on, or GGG is gonna like fix something with that you can like have a button for like maximum juice or half juice or something like that, because like standing there without stopping the game, so you're like completely unaware of your surroundings and you just channel that shit and then you just die because of some random bullshit that spawned, you know. It's not good in my opinion to have a league mechanic that doesn't stop if you have to do something in the meantime, right? For example, betrayal, you're investigating the betrayal dudes, or Alba Temple, right? It just doesn't feel good in that case. So I hope there is gonna be some adjustment at this point, maybe a hotfix or something, or we have to live with that. Yo, humility card, easy currency. Okay, maybe one thing that I want to mention here for currency wise, how much currency did I make and how did I make the currency? So overall, I think I have like 15 chaos or 16 chaos right now. Basically, I would say half of that is actually found. I have like a 1 chaos bulk tab over here where I just throw in like Val gems that I found. I actually sold a Val cold snap for a chaos. I found a Lehoop of All that was pretty bad rolled for a chaos. I think the biggest one would be I was at the bestiary, the menagerie, and I crafted a unique bow, and it was actually Quill Rain that instantly sold for like 5 chaos or so. So that was pretty nice. So at the moment, having like a couple chaos. And when I'm like early on, you can always like sell uniques like that if you're lucky, if it's not like that bad rolled for like a chaos or 2. So everything goes into the dump tab, maybe somebody whispers, and this is the way how I got 16 chaos for now, which is, I think, from league start until Blood Aqueduct, 16 chaos is quite nice. So basically I'm hoping to get the Chaos Spirit gloves before or when I'm reaching level 69 tomorrow, and then we're gonna go from there and then finish campaign, start grinding maps, and then yeah, do the second and the third lap. And yeah, hopefully this is going to turn out better, because I'm not really enjoying the, as I said, slam playstyle too much. With Herald of Ash, it's halfway enjoyable, but I know that this could be a lot better. But it is what it is. Marauder is, in my opinion, not like the best kind of like league starter. It's a melee build after all. So I think like something like Stonebrand or any caster build might be like 10 times faster. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For the first little update. As I said, I hope there's going to be some adjustments to the league mechanic, that it like channels faster, or, you know, some quality of life when it comes to that. But overall, I think we're going to have still a lot of fun. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, see you in the next video.